After my quick little test, I guess we can finally see if this thing's working. All right. How's everybody doing? Looks good. Let's check audio balance with game audio. Seems good. Take another bite of this chicken burger. I'll also put out a shout out on the Discord. That's it. Streamer mode, get it disabled again on my Discord again. I think it's such a weird thing. Alright. Screw you, Discord. I'm going to do another one of those things where I join the Discord of the Deep Listens. I'm a professional streamer eating on the stream. You know me, Mr. Professional. All right, let's go ahead and just put all these tabs on window 2. Wait, why is... Oh, I see. Oh, I see why. I think this is all bad. I can just close out of all of this shit. Okay. All right, so hopefully we'll have some guests this time around, like last time. If not, then I will get very depressed and sad. Can I pull up my Twitch? Yeah. Actually, I should have it on my phone. Oh, the starts to these are always the worst. Okay, you can hear a fan sound because I need to shut down my computer, my laptop, I should say. And the cooler on that should go bye-bye. All right, so I did a little bit of grinding outside of the stream, as always is the case with my Dragon Quest streams. I did a little bit of ancillary grinding and world exploration on top of my usual stuff that you saw on the last stream. As you can see, the character has gone up to level 21, and we're getting closer to the point where we literally don't need to worry about this game ever being hard or difficult ever again. Now, the thing that I really want to talk about on this streaming session is, I should have the map of the world up and running while I do this, because exploring the world of Dragon Quest is negative fun. And I don't just mean, like, no fun, like, actual negative fun. Okay, for some reason my phone, nope, there we go. Okay, let's get you set up. Okay. Oh. I've got people who are now following me. Okay, there was a weird echo because I didn't have this shit set up as much as I should have. So let's go ahead and get into the spot where we'll eventually need to pick up Eric's token. But anyway, something that I definitely want to talk about are kind of some of my hopes and plans for 2022 from both a streaming perspective as well as my writing output perspective. I definitely feel like 2021, I put out a lot more works, but there were wild breaks in between, and that's just because I think it's a mixture of the stress of 2021 being a nightmare year and just a continuation of more of the same. But I had some of the worst writer's block I've ever experienced. The writer's block I had in 2020 was way worse, but I still had weird bouts where I literally, and some of you who follow my blogs on Giant Bomb may have noticed there was like a weird period where I wrote absolutely nothing, and the Chrono Cross series went on a hiatus, the retrospective on that game. And I don't know, man, I just, that kind of summer 2021 time, just couldn't write anything. Just was not in the mood. Was just not in the mood. And I felt bad about it, and I'm glad I finally got around to just finishing it, but I also kind of learned my limits. Oh shit, I actually leveled up to 22. And my limit is that if I were to say F everything, if I were to say, like, literally, I don't care about my health and just take a couple of breaks here and there, I basically max out anywhere between 5,000 to 7,000 words per day. Like, actually sitting down and trying to write a piece. The one exception, oddly enough, was the blog post that I wrote about Star Ocean. For whatever reason, I wrote that entire thing in one day. Like, it all came to me, and I had no problems getting all of my thoughts and impressions, summarizing the history of the franchise all in one day. Basically, that script, that outline, all of that just came out, finished in, like, one sitting, and then did the proofreading session the next day, and then published the day after that. That's the fastest turnaround I've ever had of anything that I've written that's more than 1,000 words. But other than that, it's like a single entry in the Chrono Cross series would take me a week to write, and then like 3 or 4 days to peer edit, or I don't even do peer editing, just proofreading. Multiple runs of proofreading. So I think I've slowly but surely, especially when you consider the state of like the written word, not just on Giant Bomb, but in general, I definitely think that I want to do more one-offs than the long-form series. Not to say that the long-form series are going to disappear, but I'm probably really going to set some limits. Like, the days of me writing a blog that's 10,000 words, I mean, those days were dead 2 years ago, when I felt like the Final Fantasy blogs were just too much, and people were telling me they were too much. Those days are gone. I would even argue, like, the days of me writing 10-part retrospectives in a single episode are gone too. I really liked with Chrono Cross, I decided to kind of break it down into 5 parts. And I'm gonna try some things that hopefully strike a better medium. I'm gonna debut the first episode of my retrospective on Final Fantasy 13-2, finally. And it's gonna just be 2 parts. Look at the mechanics, part 1. Look at the story and the characters and the world building, part 2. And I feel good about that format. The funny thing about this game is that while I definitely like Sizzle as a spell, I definitely have reached the point to where I'm just physically attacking everything. And I seem to be doing very well. And we have the armor where we recover health points with like every X number of steps. But anyways, that's just in terms of where I'm at with writing on Giant Bomb. You're not going to see me write a 10,000 page epic, or I should say like a 10-page epic about Dick Marsanka with multiple citations. Fucking Lost Souls set the standard. Really, I spent a lot of time with that goofy one-off multimedia extravaganza, which I do every year. That actually took me a lot longer than I would have liked. And the other big thing that I think I'm thinking about is I want to at least have something published once every 2 to 3 weeks. I want to say 2 weeks, but I've been promising publish something every 2 weeks for a long time, and it never happens. And so I'm going to try and set a more doable goal of once every 3 weeks I'm publishing something on the site in terms of written words, like an actual written published blog. And then sometimes you're like a maniac like Mento or Braden or fucking Big Socrates, where you're publishing like 2 or 3 things per week. And it's like, I can't fuck with that. I hope that Braden can join us, because I want to pick his fucking brain and find out how the fuck does he commit to like writing that much almost once a week. Because I can't do it. I cannot do it. The first drafts of everything I write are so rough. And I really would like to, like, have Gino in one of these, but I know that he's in a different time zone and he's probably sleeping because he's a responsible adult. But I want to know someone who's professionally written and published stuff. Like, what is your editing process? Because I don't have one, and it sucks so much shit. And I know M is like a video gameologist. They make video games. And it's like, fuck, how do you, like... how do you figure out which ideas get to go inside the video game and which ideas just go into the trash? I need advice. I need a life coach. I don't actually need a life coach. I really don't need to be doing this. Level 21, 22 is reasonable in terms of being able to, you know, plow through ahead. As Jeff Rudd, the host of the Off the Deep End podcast, which you should definitely join, $1 per month to be a part of our Discord. We're even letting people who donate just $1 per month to suggest a game. I don't always play the games that we do as podcasting homework. We don't always finish the games. But, man. $1 per month to make me play a game. That seems like a deal. $12 to subject me to anything. Checking my phone right now. If it wasn't so attached to making you guys play Bokhtide, I'd definitely find some real weird stuff to make you play. Yeah. I wonder, how does Boktai emulation work? You just basically... Actually, I know how Boktai emulation work. I saw the speedrun for that, and it's basically just set it to the maximum light level, or you manually just toggle something so as that you get the setting you want. I remember putting my copy of Boktai under a lamp and then getting pissed off that, you know, artificial light didn't work. But if you did it just exactly right, it did definitely work. Yeah, each ROM has a patch that lets you press L plus D-pad to adjust the light level, yeah. And there are times when you want it to be dark and the dungeons to be harder because you get more EXP, but... those guys are lame-os. So eventually what we need to do is we need to head to the swamp and fight coordinate 7040. I could literally only play that game in the summer because that's the only time we got enough light here to play it on cart. Yeah, it was a weird game. It was a weird game. It was a weird thing. Some might argue one of the best games to come out of Hideo Kojima. Because it's coherent and has ambitious gameplay mechanics that aren't awful. Or oh, fuck you. Luckily, stop spell only impacts magic, whereas sleep will impact everything. No, as we all know, the real Hideo Kojima classic, Clammy Clam classic, has to be Zone of the Enders. Didn't Hideo Kojima make one of the Zone of the Enders games? I will 100 go to bat for putting Boktai at the top of Kojima's resume. I forget. I know that Zone of the Enders was put on, or it had the Metal Gear Solid, was it Snake Eater demo on Zone of the Enders 2, and that's the reason why a lot of people found out that Zone of the Enders was rad as fuck. People should just play Zone of the Enders because it's a cool fucking thing. Not because it's got some sort of, like, Cold War era Hideo Kojima bullshit game. You should just play Zone of the Enders because it's cool. Back in my day, Konami used to make video games, and they were good and fun and enjoyable. Okay, Grandpa. Wiki says he produced Zone of the Enders, but did not direct or write Zone of the Enders. Oh, so you mean that the person who, the people who wrote and directed Zone of the Enders actually had a filter and, like, accountability and didn't just put whatever the fuck was in their head when they made the game, and that's the reason why Zone of the Enders tells a better story than anything Hideo Kojima has written? Huh, really? Wild. Who would have ever guessed it? Hideo Kojima is a weird man, and I'm all here for it, except when it's like, like, you know, Death Stranding, where it's actively unfun to play his shit. Oh, shit. What? I didn't expect that to happen a lot sooner than it did. We literally gained 2 levels in 20 minutes. That's, not how that's supposed to work. Alright, so the trick about this is that we need to come to this swamp, and the tricky part is that somewhere here is Edric's token. The token, however, has to be in a very particular spot, so we'll go ahead and open up the items. We'll consult the princess's love, which is actually, I think, a mirror where we can contact the princess who's very much in love with our protagonist. Use. Okay, so 139.85 to the west. We need to be in 70.40. So obviously, we're very much off. Okay, that's even more off. So let's go right. Uh-huh. Okay, this is officially the worst. This might actually be the worst part of the game so far. So first off, I have to figure out if left or right is gonna make... Okay, let's just go all the way into the first vat of poisonous swamp. The purple is swamp, and it's toxic, but I'm wearing the special armor where I heal by walking, and also I'm immune to poison damage. Okay, let's item Princess's Love, use. Okay, Princess Laura. Yes, you love me. I know. What? Okay, so the 40 part, I'm very close to the west. Not sure if you were watching, but I got to play the in-world game the kids in Eastward were talking about, and it seems to be a fully fleshed out Dragon Quest-like. Cool. So basically they made like Dragon Quest V. Oh, this is bad. I'm just gonna have to look this up. Yeah, I'm gonna look this up. Oh, this is awful. This is actually one of the worst things ever. There are two ways to solve this puzzle. First, you can count your exact steps after you exit the castle. No fucking thank you. Or you can use the princess's love to calculate your locations. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I bet Gino would have liked this, because he likes fucking Chocobo hot and cold. Fucking sicko. Pervert. Sick in the head. Dirty mouth. What the fuck? Help. I'm looking at the picture, and it seems to show that I'm in the exact right place. All right, this is bullshit. I'm gonna. Where's Braden? Where the fuck is this token? This is bad. This is bad. Fuck is Henrik's token? Oh, I wanna die. Okay. Dragon Quest 1. The token can be found by searching a specific tile in the large swamp south of Cantlin. It is located exactly 70 tiles south and 40 tiles east of Tantagil Castle. I want to die. I'm in the swamp. The fucking map. So awful. I'm in the right location. But apparently that's not. What the fuck? Away. What do I want to throw away? I want to throw away the dragon scale. Okay. I'm gonna use the item. What does the princess's love say? Oh, that's right. She's calculating it from Tantagil Castle and not fucking from the coordinate. Oh, I fucking hate my life. Everything is awful. Kill me with my fucking everything. Just murder me. Kill me.
Hey, what's up?
Everything's awful.
I refuse to kill you.
Please. Reki,
I'm
get
playing
it.
this
Reki,
game
you're
while
on.
playing
You're
this
in the
game.
fucking Discord. Get in this fucking room.
Yeah.
Fuck me. So, anyways, I'm glad you joined here because I just went through an existential rant about how I don't understand how you, Mento, and Big Socrates write one thing every week because I can't fucking fart out more than
here's the
5,000 words.
I am extremely hot and cold.
Hey, you need someone to kill you?
Yeah, fucking asshole.
I'm
Making me look
extremely hot-
bad publishing once every 3 weeks.
Like, dude, I am behind on my FPS blogs. I still have my other Game of the Year list because I am an egomaniac.
It's Mento and Big Socrates that I literally
Mento, yeah.
I want to know.
At least you guys can write something. I can't write.
Anyway, yeah, I basically am just doing the end game grind at this point.
Did you get this part?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I get to
stared at a
create.
map on GameFAQs,
I can create the
and I mashed the Y button.
I reached
until
the
I got-
part where I'm level 23 and there's nothing that is even remotely difficult.
And now I just need to get Now I just need to get the rainbow drop, and
Do I have?
get to a decent level.
I don't.
Yeah.
What level are you?
16.
No, you're not even close.
Yeah, I'm playing the game at
Reasonable pace.
no at double speed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry that I'm playing the game naturally so I can have long conversations with the people who join me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm such an asshole. You can call me an asshole.
Chris, do you need help?
I need help.
He's playing Dragon Quest 1. He needs help.
I'm playing Dragon Quest 1.
You're having a good time. He's not.
Okay.
I don't know
I
why.
think this game has a purity to it
I respect that.
that I think I'm into.
Hey guys, quick question. This came up with our what games does the main podcast play and what games does Off the Deep End play. Who do you think's gonna do it for the memes and play an Earthbound or Mother game first?
Does Gino like Earthbound? I feel like it's
Earthbound
not
seems
his
like a
bag.
very Geno game to me.
You think so?
Yeah.
Someone's
I guess he
gonna
was the
bite.
Earthbound one, right?
Someone's gonna bite, and I really don't want to play
How
Earthbound
is
1.
Eastward, Reki?
It seems pretty cool.
It seems like a more mechanically straightforward Mother clone.
Yeah, it's got the charm of Earthbound, like the coziness, but it's just a Zelda.
See, I'm so high leveled that the
Okay.
enemies have
RPG.
started running away from me. That means I've done way more than what I actually needed to do. Anyways, no, yeah, it seems cool. It seems very slow.
Yeah, 2 hours in, I seem like I just got out
So
of the
I'll tell you
introduction.
something. There was a review on, I think it was Waypoint, that said that it's not until 5 to 6 hours in that you get your first title card.
Oh, awesome. Because when I quit the stream 20 minutes ago or whatever, I just got access to my second character.
Right.
So it looked like I was about to start the main quest, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do for 3 more hours before I hit a title card.
Wait, am I going the right way? I don't think I'm going the right way.
Yeah, there was actually some talk in another Discord I'm in, the normal Giant Bomb Discord, about like slow JRPG openings,
Yeah.
and
I
someone
don't
brought up
mind.
Dragon Quest 7.
I mean, Dragon Quest is just...
7.
Can you call that franchise just slow, or do you just call that franchise in
No,
the
like
know?
Dragon Quest 7 is infamous. That's the one that's like 90 hours.
I mean, they're
always get
all
so
long.
confused.
You're sick in the head and want us to play 5.
Yeah, because 5 is the one that people like.
People like 7 and 8.
8's the one I always hear about.
8,
I have not
8
played.
is definitely the one that like hit pretty big in the
I mean, it was
US,
the
'cause it had
biggest
the Final Fantasy
best-selling
12.
game in Japan for like
Yeah.
fucking years.
But five is the one that's always on all of the all-time lists.
Do you
That made that
remember?
bad
Do you
movie
remember?
based on 5?
Do you remember when fucking God? This is ancient Giant Bomb history. Was it Chaos Angel that went to a Japanese shop and then protested the release of Dragon Quest IX because it released on DS?
That sounds like something someone would have done.
And he was like, oh, that was a thing that happened, and he was reported on like Nico. Man.
Yeah, that checks out. Was it just like, oh, I'm a big boy console gamer, I don't play baby portables?
Yeah, he was a weirdo. Wait, why the fuck did I come to town of Catlin? I need to go to the fucking place where I build the land bridge. I'm an idiot.
Fine. I'm just killing gold men for money so I can get the good best weapon sword.
Did you got my tip about how to get the best armor in the
Yeah.
game?
Yeah, the Armor of Edric, or as it's called in this translation, the Armor of Roto.
Uh-huh.
Is this a new version of Dragon Quest?
No,
1?
this is the
This
Super
is
Nintendo.
SNES.
Oh, really?
And then
Okay.
they also
Yeah.
ported the Super Nintendo, this version, onto the Game Boy Color, but it looks significantly worse.
Something about these sprites just screams like GBA remaster to me.
Yeah, it's a mix of both.
It's definitely the color.
Yes.
How do I get back? Ah,
Like,
fuck. Is there any quick way to get back to the... No, there isn't. I really need to just...
you just cast Repel. And,
Oh, you're right. I have the spell, Return.
And return, yeah.
Okay. Quick save. Anyways, no, what was I gonna say? I feel like we need to, like, host a powwow with Gino and figure out which games are his and which games are ours.
Custody battle.
Is
I'm
it
gonna-
a problem if you cover the same games?
I will say this,
No.
if he actually ends up playing Eternal Sonata, we are going to play it as well, because fuck him.
I want to play Eternal Sonata.
I played that game a couple years ago. It's still good bad.
It's... You gotta tolerate some anime horse shit voice acting in that game. I think that's actually the part of the game that is actually hard to deal with.
It's yeah.
But-
I mean, it's,
Remember that part where Laura Bailey voices a character who dies immediately,
Yes.
yes.
and it's treated as very tragic death?
Yes. Because it's
That's
a game
all I
about
know.
death.
That's literally all I know about Eternal Sonata.
Did you play,
is-
Reki? Did you play the 360 or the PS3 version?
the 360 version.
The ending of that game on the 360 version keeps fucking going in a way that is kind of amazing.
Okay, well, the
Yeah.
ending was already amazing, so now I need to know.
No, the
Yeah.
story about the little frog at the end got cut in the PS3 version, and like that entire epilogue got removed.
Oh,
so-
that's what you mean. Okay. But wait, which part's the epilogue?
that's the epilogue, really, what I mean. That game is wild, yo.
It goes places.
It
right at
goes
the end.
places. The entire... I mean, I think, Brayden, you know what happens in the end. Basically, Chopin
Yeah.
rejects the reality that he's in and fights the characters, and you have to defeat Chopin. And then the characters realize even if they are a figment of this man's imagination, they feel real enough. And then there's a real...
Okay.
It's... Man, right, Reki? That whole...
It's really good.
It's really
also,
good.
Like, it's why I don't mind the ending of Star Ocean 3, because even if they're not real, they're real enough to me, and I believe
How,
them.
how do you feel about the ending of SSS Gridman?
I ain't never seen it. It's on my list.
It's maybe my favorite Trigger anime for as low a bar as that is.
I like some
because
Trigger
you
anime.
like a certain character's booty and thick thighs.
Hell yeah, I do. Anyway,